Yeah, so we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to ask you about what happened to, we will say, C and the $60 counterfeit money. Do you feel like that was rape? The customer gave her $60 of fake counterfeit money, and they had sex, and C took that to the dope spot and found out then that the money was counterfeit. Do you feel like the customer, do you feel like that was rape? He paid for it, but he paid for it with fake money.
In a way, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why do you feel like that?
It's just, I guess, the code of the street when you out here already struggling, and then you already got to let a motherfucker violate you in that kind of way. Then you, the little money you are giving me, you gonna fuck me over? Yeah, that's
Okay. And I'm glad that she didn't get beat down because
she almost got shot.
Really?
Yeah, it was for real.
I didn't know. I thought he was gonna beat her up, but he pulled out a gun.
Man, he was mad about it.
Pretty mad.
Cause he really thought she had something to do with it, but we let him know that she really didn't know. But I didn't understand how she didn't know, but she really didn't know. Okay.
And the other name I can say that. How do you feel about having saved Regina after she stole from you when she OD'd that night? Because I was told that you had to bring her back with the Narcan. That's a crazy situation. For those of you that don't know, Regina had stole money from Pinky, and lo and behold, Pinky was the one who had to turn around and save Regina to hit her with the Narcan to bring her back from an overdose episode that she had had. So I thought that was just wild, you know.
It just, but I'm so used to it. I get mad for a minute, but I guess the love that I got for the people that I heard, just, you know, I don't know. You try to look at it like it's the drugs, but to me it's on, because I'm on drugs. It's just something that I want to do to somebody that I fuck with. I just ain't gonna do that.
At that moment, you truly need help, so you try to just look over what has happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be want to punch their face in, but
they need help.
Yep, they need help. I need help, but I just ain't gonna do no shit like that. I ain't gonna do that.
Earlier, we were talking about certain men that are moving the women in. They're doing it out of loneliness, or they just need a live-in maid, or just sexual services, or
probably loneliness, want to be accepted by somebody, but you really not being accepted. You being used, you know.
That's what I was thinking. You get what you want, and she gets what she wants.
So it's like, it's all bullshit at the same time, because you know you gonna be a treat, and she know you gonna get her the money for the dough. So it's just, you can't change the person. You can't change. If a person don't want to be changed, they ain't gonna change for nobody.
Right.
Not even themselves if they don't want it.
Good point, because some of the men will lay down house rules and attempt to try to change you.
Right. And I don't understand
that. Rarely has worked out. Rarely.
Yeah, it ain't gonna work out. Because you mostly live, people that do drugs, we mostly live the nightlife. So
nightlife.
You can't change nobody.
Right, so curfews and bringing people by the house.
What? No. I don't understand it, but
no curfews for you. You got to be able to move around whenever you want.
I'm telling you, they don't know what. No.
Okay, wow, it's like kryptonite.
Yeah, that's my dad be trying to pull it, and I'd be like, hi.
Well, with the certain individuals that we know, that person has an 11 p.m. curfew for the young lady that he has moved in with him. And if you don't jingle that key in the lock by 11 p.m., he told her, and it's fully understood, you go ahead and you stay out there for the night.
She got a key?
I believe so. I'm not sure.
I don't think she got a key.
Okay.
But
if they don't show up by 11 p.m., he doesn't care what type of weather it is.
Yeah, I know.
So you go ahead and you stay out there. So
that's crazy.
That's.
But I know that's how it is. No. Cause you talking about 11 o'clock midnight, or like close to midnight or midday? Well, I'll holler at you midday then, cause I got something to do.
Yeah, 11 p.m. at night.
Nah, no way. I knew it was 11 p.m., but I'm trying to be funny. Like, which 11 o'clock you talking about? You said 11. You ain't specify which one on his behalf. He didn't specify which one. Okay. So I play so dumb on his ass. Like, I thought you was talking about today at midday.
Well, he got it understood with her 11 p.m. No. You should be done doing all that you want to do out in the streets by 11 p.m.
No, that's when it pop out about this. No, you must gonna make sure I got everything I need. Yeah, I sitting there all day.
Well, he's providing
nothing, $10. That ain't shit.
A room and board, free electricity,
roaches and all that shit ain't shit. Your ass gonna get a bologna sandwich probably. That's all.
Okay.
No, ain't worth it.
We were talking earlier about drug dealers that make their products too strong. You're killing your customers. I don't understand that. Can you help me to understand that? You want the dealer wants a strong product so that the customers can keep coming back, but it's too strong. It's killing some of them. Or is it that they don't know their tolerance level?
For one, I have noticed a lot over in our neighborhood. Everybody said they got knocked down. I got knocked down. Well, you really don't know what you got because you're not a user. So whatever, I mean, if they feel like if they say that, then people gonna come shop with them. So a person like me, well known, I can either promote your shit or I can cut your shit off. So say for instance if I try and it ain't good or something, it's gonna go around it ain't good, you know, or if it's good, you know, I tell somebody it's good, the word gonna get around, but I don't think they really know because they don't do it. So they just say whatever to get their product sold, and if somebody have to lose their life, they don't really care.
That's what I'm thinking. That's advertisement for how strong the product is if somebody dies or overdoses from
it. They just be saying they got knocked down. They really don't know. Unless they sneaking and geeking. And sometimes that be the case, but most of the time they just be saying it just to sell the dope. And that's not always the case. So sometimes it might not even be it might be something that will kill you. Wow. You never know. Whenever you snorting this shit or you putting this shit on the floor, you never know if that's gonna be your last time going up. I OD'd like 5 times and I've been pronounced dead. And it scared me, but shit, I'm still getting high, so evidently
you're still gambling.
It's a gamble every time and it ain't for sure that Narcan gonna bring your ass back every time. So.
Yeah, we were this area of the United States is late on it, but they've put the Xylazine, which is the horse tranquilizer, in there, and that has a counter effect for the Narcan. Right. So,
about a month ago or so, it was a Chinese guy. He ran into oncoming traffic on something and ran into the pole. And when I pulled up at the store, I kind of knew that. I knew he was ODing because who's gonna run into oncoming traffic like that?
So he OD'd while he was driving. Wow.
So by the time I got up there with the Narcan, I had seen that he had a crack pipe in his hand. So somebody had put some fentanyl on the crack and he hit it. He ended up passing away. They hit him like 3 times with the Narcan, but he ended up dying anyway.
So he didn't die from the car wreck. He died from the.
Yeah, didn't nobody hit him. He didn't. He just like ran. I guess people saw how he was coming and
got out the way.
Yep, and he ran into the pole. Well, he didn't just smack it hard, but he died from OD, and they couldn't bring him back. They weren't able to bring him back.
That's crazy. What do you think about all of the new people coming into the neighborhood?
That shit's scary. Well, I don't know why y'all bringing y'all ass over here. Cause we don't need that bull. We got a lot of bullshit over here that we don't need.
And bringing a lot of different rules that they brought with them from those other areas.
I don't buy by nobody rules. Right. You come over here, you gonna have to mind. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of different girls and guys that are coming over here.
Why, I do not know. I'm trying to get away from this motherfucker. Right? But yep, it's a lot of.
How do you feel about the girls out here basically walking around naked now, competing for the same dollars. Because for many of them, if they're walking around just dressed regularly, they're not getting any customers.
Right.
So the girls are going further and further and further and wearing less and less and less in order to attract customers. You think that makes it better or worse?
Well, I really don't. It don't bother me because, you know, I ain't selling no cooch. I might rent it now. I might rent it, but I ain't selling it. But yeah, I mean, for the person that I can think about, I love her self-esteem because she don't give a fuck.
Okay.
She don't. It's like in her head, she gonna get her money by any means necessary. You can't. I mean, I respect that, but if it was me, would I do it? No.
Yeah,
But cause people gonna talk anyway. So.
right.
But nah, I won't go that far
Okay.
because you leave nothing to the you're attracting the wrong kind of people.
We have quite a few predators floating around there.
Yeah, we do.
And for you all that have been in tune with some of the subjects that we've talked about in the past, those 2 or 3 different individuals have not been caught that have attacked the girls. They have not been caught.
R.I.P. Lynn.
Right. Lynn and
Shamika,
and it's quite a few names that we could pull up.
Man, that shit crazy.
So those guys have not been caught. They're still running around this city, you know, lurking, preying on the girls. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to know what you thought about that, because I'm seeing the girls wearing less and less and less, and this is even during the winter time.
My
They're
zero
out there
below,
butt naked during the winter time, standing
I
out
can't
there.
believe it, but I'm like, damn, I'm cold as hell. I know she freezing, she popping it. Oh God, she don't care.
And we see the skinny ones, we see the fat ones. The size doesn't matter.
They don't matter.
They're out there dressed, but I don't know, just out there standing out there naked in high heels.
Yep. In the cold.
Yeah.
And I was just been saying, ain't even got hot yet, so we ain't seen shit.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
But you know, I guess that's the way she knows.
What else has been going on with you? You have, I guess I could say you have your companion back in your life. I could say that.
Lord. Man.
Is that moving along? It's not stagnant. It's moving. I don't know in what direction, but
you should never deal with a person that has the same problem that you have.
Okay.
It's crazy because we don't argue about cheating. We don't argue about nothing else but yours bigger than mine, and you splitting this, and it's just like, man.
The drug.
Right.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't really care, because I really, you know what I'm saying, I really feel like I love them, so I would give most of it just so we wouldn't argue, but it still would be an argument. But when it gets to the point where
you're just dogging me or abusing me or just damn near taking it.
Yeah, because being who I am, because that's what he put in his head. Man, he just don't know I be about to stick the shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
But it don't be about the dope. It be about it. To me, it don't be about the dope. It just be like, damn, you gonna do it like you know.
Right, you're violating.
Right.
The
And I ain't never had to deal with that.
Right.
And I can't believe that. I don't know if it's because I'm older or I don't know what's going on with me, but I think I'm about to fire this bitch. Hey, it ain't gonna be long. Right. I've been saying it, but this shit get old.
I won't pry too deep off into that. I just want to. I know you've gotten that person back in your life, and I was just doing a check on it. So
his ass will be gone in a minute.
Yeah. Well, companionship can be a really good thing, or it can be destructive.
Yeah, because I know. I mean, it's like I knew who he was before
Mm-hmm.
he was getting high.
Right.
And I guess I'm trying to hold on to that person, but he long gone.
Yeah, the time and drugs change people.
And it makes you look at a person a whole lot. Cause a lot of stuff I wouldn't do. I look at it, it's like, it's just dope. And the shit ain't gonna last forever. So, you know, I ain't gonna mistreat nobody that I fuck with over no drugs. I don't know, I'm just built like that. I'm not gonna do it. And I guess by me being a street bitch, a person always gonna throw salt on you or hate on you or lie on you just because. But I ain't the type that I'm not gonna steal from nobody. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do that. I just can't do that.
I think your philosophy is you never know when you'll need them, so you choose not to burn them.
Yeah. I cherish my friendship dearly because I really don't have a family. So.
And their thing is they don't cherish it the way that you do. And that leads me off into my next question. A lot of people around here have been just backstabbing or screwing each other over small amounts of money or drugs. What's going on with that? Is that just the nature of the beast? I don't get it.
I don't know if they ain't used to having nothing, or cause really they really not no beast. They really ain't with that type of shit.
Okay.
Because you ain't gonna get it and run. No, I'm the type, if I do it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I did, I'm gonna admit to it. But when you sneak and steal and
stealing stuff, right?
It's because there's a difference between a robber and a thief,
Agreed. And you're gonna see these people the next
right,
week. So
that's what I don't get.
I don't understand.
And I be ready. I'm telling you, I be so ready to slap. It's slapping season. I'm telling you, it really is. It's slapping season. Cause I ain't going for this shit no more. If you got to do that, you got to get away from around me, or I'm gonna get you away from around me.
A lot of them are waiting until you nod out.
Yeah, then I'm going home.
Right.
And if my shit come on missing at home, then it's really gonna be a problem.
Right. So I think that's the best thing to.
But a lot of them don't have homes. By the grace of God, I thank God that I have somewhere.
Very good point.
Yeah, but that still don't mean you do that.
Yeah, we've heard so many stories back to back about people stealing $5 here, $7 there.
A peg.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that's how they. I can't take no more losses. I ain't taking no more losses. Yep, I go home where I know I'm straight in.
And law enforcement is cracking down on these hot spots over here. So how are the? I don't know. I won't ask on camera. As far as how they're adapting to that.
Right. Man, my boy gone Roundtree.
Yeah,
I hate that for him, but
Well, we can talk about that. They've linked the 5 deaths to him.
That's what they say.
Okay. Wow.
I hate that for him. He's a good nigga.
That's really something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to hold you too long. I just wanted to pick your brain and get an update on you.
Anytime.
Yeah, you've had a lot of people that were, they wanted to know so much more about you. I'm trying to encourage her, you all, to start up her own YouTube channel. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So you're quite an interesting individual.
Thank you.
And I'm being brutally honest. Many wanted to know about your skin condition, about your personality traits, and many more things about where you're from and whatnot. But
the dirty.
Yeah. I'll let you start up your show and just wow them and knock their socks off, and you can introduce yourself to the world officially. Okay. So she was on my page first, you all. The superstar right here.
We take a round trip. You're in first class. Real soon. Noted.
Yeah, so we ask that you all like, share, and subscribe, and definitely comment on the video. I want to hear what you think. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. And you had quite a few men trying to move you in with it.
Don't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we ask that you all like, share, subscribe, and comment on the video. And this is Maniac Mo, and we are gone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.